Hi, I'm Ingo from Roast Rebels, and in this video I'm introducing you to the Hottop coffee roaster. The Hottop coffee roaster is a small and compact drum coffee roaster which can roast 100 to 300 grams of coffee in about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how light or dark you're roasting. The Hottop machine is working electrically and it can just be plugged in any plug at your home. It's taking a maximum of 750 watts, so it's about the same as a standard vacuum cleaner at your home, and it's really light, so it can be easily moved around your home. The Hottop roaster is a small drum coffee roasting machine, so the same way of roasting like in most commercial coffee roasting, just of course a little bit smaller, but the technology in general is the same. And that's also why I recommend the Hottop roaster to, on one hand, home coffee roasters that really want to have this coffee roasting experience which is similar to a commercial coffee roaster with the same factors that you influence in the roast. It's recommended for people that really want to fine-tune profiles because the machine is super precise. Therefore, it's really nice for people who are willing to work on profiles and to deep dive into the roasting process. And in that perspective, it's also the machine that I really recommend to anyone that wants to learn the craft of coffee roasting, because here with this small machine, you can learn everything that's then also applicable on a large drum roasting machine. And then it's also a machine that it's often been used by commercial coffee roaster as a profile roaster. So you can work on profiles to find the best profile for your bean, and then you can translate it to your commercial roasting machine. But now have a look at how the machine is working. So it's a drum roasting machine. There is a drum at the length of the machine which is continuously moving so that the beans are being evenly roasted on all sides and also from the inside to the outside. It has an electric heating element which is placed here, and this heating element can be controlled in 100 steps. In addition to that, it has an airflow which is controlled by this vent here, which you can influence in 10 steps. There is an opening at the top where you fill in the beans, and there is also a door here which is automatically opening when the roast is finished and the beans are being released in this cooling tray. A cooling tray is in fact very important because the beans have to be cooled in a couple of minutes. The machine has also a tray here for the chuffs. You're controlling the roast here on this panel where you have knobs that you can turn, and with these turning knobs you can influence the power of the heating element, you can influence the power of the vent, and you can measure the temperature. So the Hottop has two sensors to measure the temperature. It has the classic bean probe, so it's a K thermocouple, which is quite a standard way of measuring the temperature when coffee roasting in a drum roaster. And it has a second temperature sensor, which is the environmental temperature. It's just measuring the temperature of the air in the roast chamber. Both temperatures are being displayed on the panel. You have the possibility to connect the machine to your computer and use the free software Artisan. The team of Artisan and Hottop have worked closely together, so there is a perfect integration. The machine is just working with a common plug, so you can use it in your electrical socket in your home. It's taking a maximum of 750 watts, and it's really light. It's only 9 kilo, so you can easily take it to your kitchen under the kitchen vent. So what I like about this roaster is that it's really a compact version of a very popular roasting technique. So you can really learn the craft of roasting on this machine. It has the same influence factors like time and airflow. It's measuring the bean temperature, the environmental temperature. It has a connection to Artisan where you can then record your roast, where you can also control your roasting machine. It's super precise, so you can really work on your roasting profiles and fine-tune your roasting profiles. That's really nice about the roasting machine. What you have to know about the roaster is it's coming with some safety functions, which is of course a nice thing if you're not yet that confident with the machine. It has some beeps that are coming when the machine is at a certain temperature, just to make sure you're with the machine. It's cooling down the machine between the two batches. So it has all those functions that are making sure that you have a safe experience with your roasting machine. Many people, if they're more experienced and then confident with the machine, they want to release the roasting machine from these functions, which is possible if you choose to control the roasting machine with Artisan. Then you can influence everything in the machine. You will have the full responsibility on the machine, but also on the other hand, you have the full flexibility and the same experience as you have as a commercial roaster with a large roasting machine. In comparison to most of the other machines that we are selling, the Hottop needs a bit more maintenance. Just make sure that you have all the chuffs out of the machine, but still it's not too difficult. I also have a video where I explain in detail what you have to do. You have a filter to filter the amount of smoke, and this one you're changing after about 30 to 45 roasts. When you receive the machine, it's being delivered with all that you can see here, with the safety grids, with the cooling tray, a funnel that you put here to put in the beans, USB cable, so it has the conventional USB plugs. It's coming already with a spare filter, so you have enough filters for 70 to 90 roasts at the beginning before you need to buy another one. And it's coming with the manual, where you get information about the machine, but also about roasting in general. That's it. I wanted to make this video not too long. If you want to know more about the machine, then have a look at the other videos in our channel as well. And if you have a particular question on the Hottop or any other roaster or on roasting in general, then I look forward to hearing from you. You find my contact on roastdevils.com.